You see the title. And I'm not going to go the route that most people might go, not trying to be on any left or right side here, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my god, white supremacy, and although obviously that has its place in damn near everything else. But in this case, with this whole caravan business that's coming up here, what is the real reason why Trump and the rest of them supposedly don't want it here? Is it because, oh my god, they care about this country and all? No, I mean, come on now, people. Come on. Try this mode of thought for a second. Okay. And all of this, I believe, is supported in spirit, if nothing else, by an article that I'll have linked in the More Info panel. These migrants are coming up here to work, right? Despite what many, no doubt, will want to think and believe, whether there's any justification for it or not, they're actually not coming up here just to sit on welfare. They're coming up here to work. They are coming up here to work, or at least to try to find a job, right? And in so doing, anything they find is going to be infinitely better than what they had, which was more or less nothing, back home. Okay? Well, what do you think that's going to do here? It's bad enough there are people looking for jobs. The institution of higher indoctrination keeps churning out all these younger kids, younger adults, youngest adults that need jobs, and they don't have enough jobs to fill them. Okay. And in comes these people willing to work, no doubt for little and nothing, which is going to be more than what they ever had, right? Okay. The reason why Trump and them doesn't want them here is not because he gives a fuck about this country or anything else. Do understand, the corporations and Trump himself secretly can't wait for them to get up here, right? Cannot fucking wait. Why head over to China? Well, okay, this is actually something different. I mean, hell, there's a Chinese labor for stuff, but then hell, there's cheap labor over here, right? Again, the article that I have in the More Info panel will should make you understand what I'm saying and about to say, right? As far as the corporations and companies are concerned, this is great. Bring your asses up here, okay? These migrants, these people on this grand caravan, Dodge, you owe me a check, they're not about to come here and run brain surgeons, heart surgeons, engineering of, pick whatever X variable, fill in the blank, engineer. They're not about to run them out of business. They're not about to undercut their pay. They're not about to increase their supply, right? But the stalker at Starbucks, the overnight person at Walmart or Home Depot or wherever, the people that help harvest the food, you know? I don't believe for a second that Trump and his base really care about this country, care about the people in this country. They're good whether these people get here or not. Okay? He's fine. Trump isn't going to lose any business. He's not going to be on hard times. The reason why he needs to give this appearance is, look, how much has the debt increased under Trump? Even though everybody that still manages to support this fool is swearing that he's doing the best ever. Oh my God. The debt has increased how much under this guy? And we're not even done with his first term yet? And I still maintain, despite the fact that more and more people that used to support him are now getting quite disillusioned, and they can't fake it anymore. Despite all that, I still maintain the position that he's going to get reelected, that he's going to be in there for another 4 years. Okay? Anything that was going to happen to him would have happened already. Assassination would have happened already. Impeachment would have happened already. The fucker's going to get 8 solid years in this bitch. Okay? So he needs to give this idea that he's still supporting we the people, which is of course not everybody here in the US, but you all know. You all know who I'm talking about, right? When truth be told, and of course Dave Chappelle already let us know this, he doesn't give a fuck about y'all. You the peoples, you peoples, you peoples, you peoples. He doesn't care about you. Unless you have money, he doesn't care. What the fuck? That caravan that's coming up here means profits. That's profits on its way up here. Okay? That's profits for these companies, for these organizations, for these whatever. Because the jobs that those people in that caravan are going to get, God knows you Americans can't do it or won't do it. Oh my God, that's beneath you. And of course, there's some argument that it's like, look, I have a family to support and all that stuff. Yes, of course. Okay. And I can't survive off $5 an hour or however the hell much it is. Okay, yes, there's an argument to that. All right. And for the few of you that had a nice job and then got caught and hey, I wouldn't have had these 2 kids, if I didn't have that job that I lost, but I got laid off or whatever, God forbid, fired, and I haven't been able to find anything else, and now shit's tough, and hey, I would take the McDonald's job if it was going to make anything of consequence happen, but I can't. It's going to be a waste of time. Fine. Oh well. Oh well. That caravan that's coming up here is profits. Okay? That's profits. Now, let's just say that as a smokescreen of supposedly supporting this country, that Trump manages to find a way to repel them back. Well, makes me wonder what's really going to happen there. Why do I say this? Because the first wave of people that came, they sent back the adults and they kept the kids. And I've already been hearing from NPR that there's been reports of sexual abuse in these holding centers where they have all these kids from God knows what couple months old to teens. Is that a surprise to anybody? Of course there's going to be sexual abuse. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those teenage girls going in there, God forbid younger, walked in there virgins and are coming out of there pregnant. Even though they probably have the males and the females kids separated, the girls are walking in there virgins and coming out pregnant. I'm not going to call it, but let's just say if it happens, you heard it here first. Okay, so there's that. This next wave, if he wants to make it seem like he actually is about what he says, what he postures, and what many of you believe, At best, what's going to happen is the adults get sent back, and the kids, they stay. They will be useful, if you know what I mean, especially after all what I just said. But I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think somehow, some way, somehow, they are going to get up here and they're going to get in here, because that is going to mean profits for these companies. Okay? Feel free to go read this article that I have, and the title of the article is, let me make sure I get this entire thing. Trump says American workers are hurt by immigration, but after ICE raided this Texas town, they never showed up. They, meaning the Americans, never showed up. And yeah, this thing is a bit older. It's from March 5th, 2018, but it's still very relevant. I don't believe for a second that, despite what you see on TV and all this stuff and whatever right-wing arguments you want to come with as far as immigration, something tells me that that caravan of cheap labor that's not going to want minimum wage but is willing to work for less than that because they can still live like a fucking king or queen, especially compared to where they're coming from. Something tells me there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, technicality or some shit that's going to allow them to be in here. And then the smoke screens come up where it's like, oh my God, it's the Democrats. They're the ones that let us in here. Oh, well, Trump and his camp let him in. Me, of course, I don't care, because it's like, what the hell are they going to, what the hell is them coming in here going to do to make my situation any worse? Obviously, it's not going to be better, but it's not going to be any worse. So I personally don't care, but every time I see this whole thing about, oh my God, this caravan and debates left and right and Trump doing whatever he's doing and whatever, saying whatever the hell he wants, tweeting whatever the hell he wants, I just inwardly laugh. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on this. This looks like profits for these companies. Yeah, that's what that looks like to me. I don't believe for a second that they truthfully care. They say that up front, but of course anybody can say anything. So that's just my thoughts on the matter. But you know, you people are still going to honestly believe that this man and his camp and even the other side really gives a fuck about you. Okay. That's it.